Assuming we had a great race today in Soldier Marathon, this is our sixth race. We had, I think, a record turnout, registration, well over 2,000, maybe 2,300 runners. We have 5 races now. We have the full marathon, the half marathon, the relay marathon, the 5K race, and the kids marathon, which is good for this course, good for this area. Fills out the hotel rooms. Today we were worried about the weather, both the heat and the thunderstorms, and fortunately the thunderstorms were abated. They stayed away from us all day. Very proud of our medal this year. We're very proud of our t-shirt, all the quality of the bling, if you will. So that side is important. The certification of the course, we have a new course this year with going on Fort Benning. We run past the jump towers. Our first 7 miles is on Fort Benning, so that gives you a real strong military flavor. The Colonel, the Deputy Commandant of the Armor School comes out, the General supports the race. So we have soldiers handing out the medals here. So we really have a heavy involvement of the uniformed soldier. On the one hill on the course, we have drill sergeants out there, encouraging the runners up the hill. So we call that drill hill, and everybody gets a big kick out of that. So then we bring in the river walk for the rest of the course, and it's up and down the river walk. It goes all the way into uptown Columbus and then crosses over into Phoenix City, Alabama. So we bring Alabama into the course. So it's a real neat course. It's a tri-community course, Fort Benning, Columbus, Phoenix City. It's relatively flat with this one hill. You have a huge military presence. The military is the beneficiary of our efforts. We write a check to Fort Benning, to the National Infantry Museum, which is the venue, to the House of Heroes, and to Team Red, White, and Blue. So, our focus, our mission is really to do something back for the military. We're a non-profit. This race is owned by the local running community. It's a non-profit. We take whatever money we make, we put back into the race, or we give to the military. So we've been very well received. I'm very pleased with the corporate sponsorships. We have all the big boys, the Aflacs, the Cokes, the McDonald's, and Michelob Ultra. So we have Callaway Blue provide the water. So we're very, very pleased. The Ledger Enquirer is now our presenting sponsor, the newspaper. So we brought the corporate community in a big way, all the big players. We've got the entire running community. We have probably 42 members of our volunteer committee that does the planning. They're all members of the running community. They're all runners. So we say this race is planned by runners, for runners. So overall, we try to give the runner a good experience. And ultimately, that's what we're trying to do, showcase our community, give runners a good experience, and do something for the soldiers.
I ran this race when you had the inaugural race. Can you tell us how much this race has changed?
Very much so. Well, the first year we had about 800 runners, and so we've increased the number of participation significantly. We have a lot of repeat runners, which is a good, we like repeat customers. That says we're doing something well. We had one runner come up today and said, I've run this all 6 years. And so that tells me we're doing something right. The guy who won the wheelchair division, he's come back every year. So we've had a lot of repeat runners. That part, so we've grown the race numerically. We changed the course a few times. Actually, we've had to recertify the course every year. We're strategic about that. So we brought in more corporate sponsors, bring in more runners. We brought in a better course, and we continue to each year tweak it so that we provide a better experience for the runner. Whether it's the medical side with massage tents. Michelob Beer has come on board. They bring in beer for the post-race, McDonald's. So all of those things. We're doing better. Security we've had to change. Frankly, we're in a more secure environment, so when the runner comes in, there's more bag checks, there's more hand stamps, there's all of that. So you have a feel of security that you didn't have 6 years ago. The National Infantry Museum graciously hosted our venue. As you can see, one of the beautiful avenue of flags is the start-finish line. It's a very historic finish line. The other thing new we brought in, the Vietnam Wall, has been made a permanent display here at the museum. That's a 3/4 size replica of what's in Washington, D.C. We've added more galleries inside the museum, so the whole running experience, if you want to come as a runner and also to tour the museum, which is, some runners have described similar to a Smithsonian. It's a wonderful museum. The museum has embraced this as its biggest event of the year.
So as you head into 7th year, what do we see next year? this
We're going
race?
to continue to expand the partnerships. We brought in Team Red, White, and Blue this year so we can go into their group of runners. They've got 50,000 members around the country. We're going to expand the virtual marathon, which was new this year. I should call that our 6th one. We had 15 runners this year around the country, one in Arizona, one in Michigan, one in Wisconsin, one in Savannah, Georgia. But what we do is we allow runners to register for an online fee. I think it was $40 this year. And what they'll do is they'll map out a course in good faith, wherever they are. And then they'll take their Garmin, and on race day, instead of coming to Columbus, Georgia, they'll run the race wherever they are. They'll photograph their Garmin. They'll email that Garmin photograph to us saying, here's what I ran. And in return, with that verification, we'll send them a medal and a t-shirt. They'll continue to grow there. That allows people all around the country to participate in the Soldier Marathon. We started this idea with deployed soldiers in Afghanistan, but we just brought it back here to the States, going through Team Red, White, and Blue, and so I see that growing.
And I really enjoyed it being out here again, a second time, so looking forward to come back again. Anything you want to say to all the runners out there?
We invite you to come on south. We'll give you all the southern hospitality you want. Come down to Columbus, Georgia and run the Soldier Marathon.
Thank you. Thanks again.